All right, this is going to be Larry's hive number 2, where we put the package cage inside, upside down on rocks.
All right, I'm setting up a hive here. I only want 5 frames in this hive because I'm going to use a single box to install a package in, and so I'll
Without shaking.
without shaking. So this method is letting the bees crawl out on their own, and it's a little bit less disruptive for the beekeeper. The bees really don't care, but it might seem gentler and kinder to the beekeeper. You want me to say that? Huh?
Do you prefer this way?
No, I do not prefer doing it this way. It requires another visit to the hive that I can eliminate by doing it differently by shaking them. But however, it is an effective way to do it that some people prefer, so we're going to show you how to do it. I'll set up 5 frames in here. Maybe I'll put one more in just a minute. I'm going to get the bees wet slightly so that they won't fly. This is just water. I'm going to take the queen out along with the can of syrup. There's my queen bee right there. I'll put her in the shade right there. Depends on how long she's going to be out. All right, I've had a couple rocks I picked up off the ground here, and I'm going to set these in the bottom of the hive. Yeah, these are some rocks that have been put in the bottom of the hive, and I'll put the bees on top. So this reason I'm going to face the bees down, and then I'll put rocks there to keep from smashing them, and they can crawl out from underneath this. All right, so now I take my queen bee, I'll pop the cork out of there.
Okay, I can see that.
Queen's gone the other end of there, and then I'll take some honey from last year. Right, there's the honey. Wait for the queen to go to the other end, put the honey in there.
And you just dug that out from the frame.
I just dug it out of the frame right there, you can see. Okay, now I'll put the queen bee in between some frames.
Again with her cage so that the screen is facing down so that the bees have access to her.
Right, we're not going to worry about feeding these bees because they've got a whole frame of honey. Okay, now we put the lid back on and we're done.
Okay.
Come back in a day and take the empty cage out and put the other frames in. This method of installing a package is letting the bees crawl out on their own rather than shaking them. So it's a little bit kinder, a little bit gentler way to install your package.